Good afternoon, Yeshivat Frisch. I'm Lolly Rimmer, and this is the award-winning Frisch News Network. There's excitement in the air as Yeshivat Frisch students celebrate Hanukkah. But first, as Frisch students continue to show their support for Israel, some in our community are battling anti-Semitism right in our own backyard. Senior Maytal Nelson invited some Teaneck High School students to meet with Frisch students to talk about their recent experience in school during a school-approved AntiIsrael Walkout. Here's a snapshot of what they said.
Yeah. Do you think that there's room in obviously it's so different for us in Frisch, and we can't begin to understand how it is where you guys are right now. I can't even begin to imagine. But do you think that there's room to maybe spread information, correct information, and bring in a stand with us speaker, or put out flyers, newspapers, anything? Do you think that there's any room for Israel advocacy?
She's a teacher at our school. She runs the Israel Public KFC. And she's been great at helping us because she really creates a space for the Jewish kids at Teaneck High. But she asked to make an announcement on the loudspeaker about commemorating the lives lost on the attack. And then after the next day, she asked if she could make an announcement about saying that there was a space for students to come if they needed to talk, just anything. And she didn't even mention that it had to be Jewish students. It could just be anyone, anyone who's feeling hurt by this or just conflicted, everything. And they said, no, we got in too much trouble for the announcements made yesterday about the lives lost.
But I want to clear up a little bit about the walkout. As soon as I heard about it, I went down to the principal's office to complain. Because right after the war broke out, I went to his office and said, as a Jewish Israeli-American student at Teaneck High School, I want to do something. And he said, sorry, we have to stay neutral. It's not our choice. We have students, we have Jewish students, Israeli students, we have Palestinian students, Muslim students, Arab students. We have to stay neutral. We're not allowed to say anything about it. And then, to my surprise, a month and a half later, I see a flyer that says, tomorrow, walk out of your classes to stop genocide, to speak out against genocide. And on the bottom of the poster, it says, approved by the school board. And so immediately, I write an email to the superintendent, and I say, this is not neutrality. This is anti-Semitism. This is anti-Zionism. This is horrible. This is censorship. And I hadn't gotten a response.
Donating blood is a heroic and necessary gesture, and students at Frisch did not disappoint. For more on our annual blood drive, here's David Herman.
Why is it important to give blood?
To save lives and to give back to the community.
To help those in need.
Thank you, David. What better way to spend Shabbat than with your classmates and teachers at Frisch? Sounds a little out of the ordinary? It was. Here's sophomore Bailey Stein with more.
This past weekend, sophomores spent time together in the Frisch building during the Sophomore Shabbaton. Whether it was the ping pong and other games set up in the halls, or the array of air mattresses set up in classrooms, the Frisch building was transformed into a home, literally and figuratively. Sophomores participated in teacher trivia, gave their Torahs, and prayed together. It was a wonderful pause in our busy lives to bond.
So I'm here with Meira Blau. We are currently packing up and leaving Frisch right after our Shabbaton. There was a lot of amazing songs we sang. There was a kunzitz, a tish. It was just an amazing experience to bond with the whole grade. So my question is, what was your favorite part, Meira?
So it's hard to say because it was a lot of fun. I really liked when we were all singing together. It was really beautiful, but it was also just so fun to hang out with my friends. We had a great time.
Thank you, Bailey. As we prepare for one of our favorite holidays, we asked Frisch students what their favorite parts of Hanukkah are. You won't believe what they said. Here's Ariela Reshit Sampson with a segment we call Man on the Street.
What's your favorite Hanukkah food?
I have to go with latkes. They're just the classic, nice, potatoey, creamy, crispy, everything you could ever want in a Hanukkah food.
What's your ideal gift for Hanukkah?
Okay, the thing I want this Hanukkah is, last Hanukkah I won the Frisch free breakfast raffle on Friday, so I want to win that again, but if you have tickets, you should give them to me.
What's your favorite part of Hanukkah at Frisch?
Fish on Fire, actually the funnest thing ever, and Kahal Drive.
My ideal gift is a toaster.
Thank you, Ariela. Well, that's all for us today at Frisch News. Have a story idea? Want to get involved? Email us at freshnews@frisch.org. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram. For Frisch News, I'm Lali Omer. Have a great day.